Here we are. Okay, as always, first load the setup. A setup that I did minor changes, especially I add a bit of rear wing. I reduce a bit of differential as well, and I add a bit of brake pressure as well. I'm having a lot of troubles in turn. Let me show you. In turn 3, turn 3, and turn 11 were the places that where I suffer most. Also in turn 6. Turn 3 basically I went wide a couple of times into the gravel. It was difficult to me to find the proper braking point. 11 sometimes I use the roll escape because I went wide. I went straight away, missing the braking as well. It's very tricky braking point. You came with a lot of speed, very slow corners. You have to, you know, stop the car in the right moment. It's really easy to go wide if you miss or you brake 10 meters later. You know, that's the problem I had. I was trying to maximize so much the braking that I went wide a couple of times. And in 6, I had a lot of understeer, especially on the hard tire, which is a very difficult tire to warm up. That's why also I added a bit of rear wing, because in sector 2, that is basically a straight line, it was very fast, so I decided to sacrifice a bit of stop speed to get a better entry in turn 6. You know, that is very important corner, because after turn 6 it's flat out until turn 9 with the DRS zones. In race it's extremely important to don't miss apex in turn 6 if you are being pressured by someone behind, you know, or if you are attacking someone, you have to do very well that corner. So as I said, let's wait the first half of the session here. Meanwhile, we have the first driver on track, and let's see, I would like to see in this session AI start to turn up a bit the engine. Let's see if they really start to push a bit more. About lap times, guys, remember, yesterday we were the fastest in practice 2 with 119.4. For example, in practice 1, Piastri was fastest, doing 19.0. That's really strange that I was faster yesterday in practice 2 with more rubber, more grip than that I was slower than, or the best lap time in practice 2 was slower than the fastest lap time in practice 1. That's not normal. That's why obviously we have to wait and see if finally in this final practice session they start to push a bit more, you know. Because obviously if yesterday I was able to do 19.4 and I was not using hot lap mode, I was not using overtake mode. If I have now a clear lap, putting all together, you know, the energy, I'm sure I will be able to do 119s. So I'm sure a lot of drivers can do 119s. But obviously we have to wait and see. For the moment, 29.1 is not a great lap time or a great sector time. It's on soft tire, so it's the fastest tire. The C5, 18.2. Well, it's not bad. And going into the final corner to set 23.1. Definitely is really slow, really slow. Let's see, we have Stroll and Hajar. It's like AI is very conservative. I don't know if it's because they are using or they are not using energy in the car. Probably that's a possibility. Yesterday we saw some people was doing laps without using energy during the lap. Look at the speed trap, it's 292 kph. That means it's not using the deployment energy, you know, the electrical energy of the car. Because the speed trap normally is around 318, 322. I reached. It's in 292 speed trap. So yeah, that means definitely they are not using the energy on the car. And it's intelligent, I have to say. It's intelligent decision because I assume they are doing that to try to maximize the components of the car. Because remember, we are limited in the amount of power unit components we have during the whole session or the whole season, sorry. And if we exceed, we receive grid penalties. So not using, let's say, the more aggressive engine modes during these practice sessions, you are saving wear, you know, of the components, and in that way you can try to complete the session or the season, sorry, all the 24 races, trying to avoid penalties for changing components. I think that's the reason, and it's intelligent because I remember in other games in the past, in the second half of the season, always 2, 3, 4 cars were receiving penalties because of exceeding engine components, and it was not nice to see, because at the end of the day, yeah, it's like I was qualifying maybe 12 or 10, and I always knew that it won't be my final position because in every race someone received a penalty, so in that way it's not nice as well. And I think the way AI Aldis is managing the practice sessions is really intelligent, and I like it. Let's watch the lap with Lewis Hamilton on board. Pit trap 306, a bit better. Ooh. Sliding a bit. He has some traffic in front. Looks like he's using energy in the car. Obviously now I think he's being distracted by the Haas. Probably is losing time right now. Everyone at the moment on the soft tires. I'm not sure if someone have different tires than soft. I have not. I only have softs. Luis complete the lap in 21.1, sorry. But probably will be... Ooh, looking up there. Ooh. Hamilton had to avoid that. Be careful there. Ooh, what a mess. The Alpine exiting from the pit lane. It's letting by the Haas. Now it has to let him by Luis, I think. But it's not. Wow, he's been stuck there. I don't know which Alpine is. It's Tuhan. Not letting by Luis. I think both are in... One is in the out lap and the other one is in the in lap, so... Higher in 24, really slow. It's not pushing at all. Oh, con terrible sector 1. What happened there? 31. 0. Like 8 seconds slower. It is some mistake. Something. So Luis into the box. Lawson is ready to start the lap. By the way, let me check something. Okay, I can see this is the race strategy I did complete yesterday on the medium. I have to work in the tire wear, as you can see in the yellow line. Maybe I try to do a simulation on the soft today in this practice session at some point to try to compare data. Maybe it's possible. Whoa, sliding a lot. Liam Lawson. A bit faster than higher in speed trap. I think it's behind Verstappen, much faster. Everyone on soft tires. So... Verstappen clearly being stuck there. We'll try to pass. Looks is defending Liam Lawson. To complete the lap in 1 minute 22.1. Verstappen obviously stuck much faster, but he cannot push too much. Higher I think is ready for going into the box. Very slow. Very bushy track right now. 11 cars on track of 20, actually. And this is the local hero, Duhan, on the Alpine. That I think in this year, in this game, will be the full season, not Colapinto. Very strange situation in real life, what is happening with Duhan and Colapinto. Only 5 races. And now it's Colapinto. Actually, we are in this weekend of the Canadian Grand Prix. And he's not performing really well neither. So, very strange situation. He's having the second seat of Alpine. That, to be honest, I would let Duhan keep racing a bit more. I mean, he only has 5 races. That you have no time to prove you are able or you have talent enough to be in Formula 1 or not. Oh, Oscar Piastri starting the lap. Let's see. For the moment, me and Oscar, we are the only drivers during this season that we have lead 1 practice session. He leads practice 1, I lead practice 2. But obviously our targets for this season are completely different. Oscar probably will have to fight to be champion as in real life. And my target is to finish in top 10. And P5 in the constructors. No, it's not attacking too much the corners. Yesterday we saw people being much more aggressive, but let's see where he finished the lap. Being P4, 21-2. No, it's not a great lap time as well. Let's see his teammate Lando Norris. He's first actually. Or he's in the out lap. 20.3. Not also a great lap time, but at least in this session, Alex did 21.1. In this session looks the top teams or the top drivers are in the top places. Yesterday in practice 2 was most of them, Hamilton, Verstappen, Norris, Piastri, they were in the middle of the time sheets. At least in this session, oh, Yuki Tsunoda, 20.1. Looks they are pushing a bit more since the beginning. So that's great. A lot of people in the out lap right now. Let's see the lap of Russell, for example. in the Mercedes. 44 minutes remaining. We have time enough, guys. Don't worry. Just waiting a bit more for the second half of the session. More grip, more rub and track to test the car. Probably I will get out in 5 minutes. Let's watch this George Russell lap. Followed by Kimi Antonelli. Mercedes in a squad. Doing laps. 311 kph speed trap. Not spectacular, but a bit better than we saw previously. This corner, I have so many troubles. Yesterday, I went into the gravel, I think 3 or 4 times, especially in practice 1. It's difficult, this track, I have to say. It looks easy, but for example, turn 6 is an amazing corner, but it's not so easy. It's really, really easy, tempting to carry much more speed than you should and go a bit wide, you know. Because you have a big curve in the outside that you can use, but if you use it too much, you touch the gravel, you are dead. So, this corner, for example, super fast chicane, easy to go wide, push a bit more than you should. Now Russell completing the laps. Let's see the lap times of Mercedes. Whoa, slide in the rear. At that point of the track, rears are really hot. 21.6, 8th place. Yes, me and Alonso are the only drivers. Well, now Alonso is on track. I am the only one that has not set a lap time. 21.7 for Fernando. So anyone did a lap time. So this is what we have for the moment. Now it's our turn, guys. Let's go. Let's get out and let's see what lap times can I achieve now in the first run. Probably my plan will be to do one whole lap, one cooldown lap, and a second whole lap. And let's see where we are at the end of the laps. Let's put fuel for 10 kilos and let's use the first set of soft. Oh, not too many people on track. That's very nice for us to get out on track right now. Let's wait for the Mercedes, guys. And hey, we are ready.
Okay, engines fired up. We're set.
Let's go. I can't wait to get out. We are ready, everything ready. Let's try to don't warm up too much tires. As always, this C5 really fragile. I say that a lot of time, guys, but I will repeat it again. How much important is to have a good engine sound in a game? The engine sounds so good now, especially the downshift, that is a pleasure to drive. So hold on mode. Let's go for it, guys. Let's see what can achieve. We have traffic. That was not nice. Let's complete the lap anyway. Whoa. Oof. On the limit. Ooh. Very hot the rears. 1:21.0. Well, not a great lap time. Obviously, I had traffic. I have a lot of mistakes. So let's charge the battery a bit. It's very charged, to be honest. I was not using the overtake mode. In this lap, I will use the overtake mode to see how much energy I can use per lap. We are ready. Wow, you can save 7 tenths just in that. Oh. Hot traffic now. Rears are really hot at this point. 1:19.0. Okay. Best lap of the weekend. Equal with Piastri in practice 1. That's a bit better lap time. Obviously using all the energy and everything. And we are close to do 1:18 as I predict.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Not the greatest lap, but I think it was very decent lap. And I could use a bit more of energy, to be honest, during the lap. Well, now let's wait and see if someone can try to beat that lap time. Or decide to beat that lap time. Oh, come on, guys. What am I waiting for? Okay, nice. Only Verstappen was faster than me in Sector 1. But yeah, clearly now Verstappen did 19.7. But remember, Oscar Piastri did 19.0 in practice 1. The lap time I did now. So let's see. Let's see if someone try to push a bit more and try to beat me. And I'm sure a lot of people can do 118s. My sector 1 probably could be better, no? And for example, you can see my comparison with Alex. No sense at all. Like, not 2 seconds faster than Alex. Leclerc 20.2. Let's see Albon is... Well, it's pushing right now. 325 kph. It has traffic now, unfortunately. Not attacking too much the curves. Ooh, wow. There it was a bit more aggressive. I almost lose the rear in sector 3 in the last corner. This is something I did not felt in practice 2, where we have cooler track temperatures. Now definitely at this time, at this daytime, this section exactly, this acceleration, I suffer a bit of wheel spin. 23. Well, Alex little by little is pushing a bit more. Look at the sector 3, really equal to me. So yeah, I think people is now starting to push a bit more, maybe. Let's see the lap of Oscar later on. Let's see if Oscar decides to push a bit more, to try to close to me. Wow, he goes, giving everything he has. 1/10 faster there. Ooh, on the limits. On the limit, Nico there in that lap. Wow. Looks from the outside that he's giving everything he has. Wow. Wow, using a lot of curve there. I like a lot something about AI in this game. You can see clearly that every lap is different from AI. Sometimes they push much more. You can see how they take too much more the gears than other laps. They take some risks in some laps and in others make mistakes. Feels really realistic as well. 21-0. Let's see the lap of Oscar. Now starting. 28.2 best sector 1. 18.2. 35-0. I'm completing the first sector. This sector I had not the best drive here in my laps. I could gain a bit more of time. Wow, 27.7, 5 tenths faster. Wow, Piastri's pushing now. Piastri's pushing now. Let's see if finally someone can show us a real lap. To try to understand a bit more where we are. I will have traffic now. The dirty air probably here. Let's see if Nico gets away really good. Perfect. Sector 2, 18.0. It's not great lap time, but it's not a bad sector time as well. Final corner. $19.7. Well, Sector 1 and 3 very similar to me. The difference is in Sector 2 probably because I was using all the energy possible. That's why I was much faster there. Only 3 cars on track now. Let's see the lap of Russell. Oh, Piastri is still pushing, I think. 27.8 first lap. Sector 2, 18.0. Very similar lap. It's doing a bit slower maybe. Let's see if he's able to improve that 19.7. As I said, remember, wow, on the limit. He did, Oscar. In practice 1, 19.0, guys. Yesterday. $19.6, a bit faster. Record in Sector 3, I think he did. Record in Sector 3. So I think little by little people... Let's see Verstappen, what he's able to do. Looks that people is starting to push a bit more now. Probably after this lap, I will try to complete again the race strategy program on the soft tire, guys, to compare data before to put the next set of softs at the end of the session. Let's see Max. Really cautious here with the throttle. Very aggressive there, taking the curve. 27.6, a bit slower than his previous lap. Let's see the Sector 2. $18.0. I think he's not being very fast now. Probably he's using... Wow. My god. Maybe it's... Oh, locking up there. Oy. Well, looks that he didn't lose too much time there. I think it won't be a great lap. 99, well, not bad. Not bad. So guys, let's use this used tire. I want to complete 1 second the race strategy program. So
Okay, guys, everyone be aware the car's ready to go.
let's go. Obviously in these laps I won't be much slower, but the key is to, you know, to complete the program. To see if this tire is able to be decent on race or not. To be used on race. In terms of tire wear and temperature and everything. Here we go. Only 1.5. It's the target. The limit there. Whoppa. Okay, done. Four laps more. I know. It went wider. Tires start to feel a bit worse now. Ooh. Done. Ooh. Tire wear performance is dropping a lot now. Oof. Let's grip now. Whoa. I touch the grass with both sides. And in this game you are penalized if you do that in terms of lap time. Last lap. Oof. I touched the wall. Mamma mia, no grip now. No grip. Tire is a bit dead now. Okay, program completes in purple.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Wow, it was not easy at all, huh? Tire wear is high on this tire. In the last laps, you can feel it. I lost a lot of grip in high speed. Not so much in traction, but yes, in high speed corners. Come on, what are you doing, Alex? What is doing? I don't understand what is he doing. I was letting by.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Okay, we only left one run more on the putting all together, you know, in a whole lap mode. Let's try to beat that 19.0. Let's see if we can do it. We should. The track now is much better in grip. Track temperature is a bit lower probably. And we still P1, so anyone improves my lap times. You can see the tire. It's visibly wear. In this game you can see it. Wow, once again, guys, I'm having troubles to manage the tires in this game. Definitely, I'm pushing a lot, and that's not great. That's not good, guys. Obviously, this tire is more fragile. The lap times were stable. Last 2 laps were a bit higher. Probably the tire dropped a lot. But tire wear factor is 1.25 x. That means I'm exceeding 0.25 the tire wear expected, and that's not good. That means in race, probably driving like that, I will destroy the tire sooner than my rivals, and that's not good. So I have to try to drive more carefully in race to try to avoid such a high tire wear. But lap times were good, I had to say, and you can see clearly how from lap 4 tires started in a new phase where less grip, and obviously lap times were higher. 12 minutes remaining, we have time enough. Let's see the lap times. Norris was able to do 19.3. Little by little they're closing to me. But the big difference is in sector 2. Probably, as I said, I use... Oh, Piastri! Now beat me, finally. Doing similar lap than he did in practice 1. A bit faster than me. As I said, probably they are not using the energy in sector 2. That's why they are much slower than me. If they put all together, probably it will be much faster than that, guys. I should not to be fighting with McLaren, which is the fastest car, you know. But yeah, definitely in this session, people is pushing much more. So that's nice. So we have to use now the second set. Let's do the same thing. One push lap, one cooldown lap, and one push lap or hard lap. Let's see the lap of Antonelli before to get out. We have time, 11 minutes remaining still. Let's see how Antonelli deliver in this career mode this season. The young talent in the Mercedes team. He's not improving his lap times. Not using too much the curves. For the moment in P6, it's not been so much aggressive. You can see how he's attacking the curves. Oh, this one attacked it a bit better. $120.5 he did. So let's go out for the final time now. And let's see how much we can improve that 19.0, guys. Let's see how much we can improve that lap time on this new set of soft. Mission tried to do 118s. Let's see if we can do it. Let's wait for... Let's get out now. Okay, everything is ready. Wait for the Mercedes. Guys, always running together, the Mercedes drivers.
Standing by.
Let's see what we can do. Let's try to maintain the tires in 70 degrees. Here we go, guys. Let's give it a print. Ooh. Oh no! Once again, trying to be very aggressive there. Don't worry, you have fuel for more laps. I did not push. I only did 2 corners, so the tires will be okay. I'm gaining 1/10. Ooh. Oh, I will gain a bit of time. 189. Woo! We did it. We are in 118s. Not bad. And I'm still in P2, so that means someone improved my lap time. Interesting to know. I would like to know who is the driver. I improved my lap time.
Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are, okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 18.8. Verstappen, and we're in front of Piastri, Norris, and Hamilton.
Verstappen was the guy who improved. 18.8, 1/10 faster than me. Obviously my lap was not perfect. Probably will be able to be a bit faster. But it's okay. It's okay. At least we are in 18s. That was the mission, and we finished in the 80s, in the 18s. Very productive session, guys. And yeah, definitely we are ready for qualifying now. We are more ready for qualifying now in this session. After these laps. One minute remaining. And Verstappen will be the fastest this time. And yeah, I think they are not using the energy anyway because of the sector 2. But in this session, at least they push a bit more. But to be honest, I still having a lot of dubs, guys. I don't know where we are, to be honest. I don't know if AI is really slow and I have to increase the level. This is until qualifying. We won't discover it, but for the moment it's looking good. You know, the things. Obviously, we are being 1.5 seconds faster than Albon. That not makes sense. At least he's not pushing too much in terms of energy because, you know, our lap times are, especially in sector 2. That's the key, guys. I'm super fast in sector 2. That is where I'm gaining most of the time. Obviously, I'm fast competitive in sector 1 and 3. But I remember yesterday Bortoleto did 19.8 in practice 2. And now it's in 21.4. So, you know, that means everyone is not pushing as maximum, you know, guys. So, but it's good to be here anyway. I'm not blaming at all. I mean, I prefer to be in this position, obviously.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
That was it, guys. This is the end of the practice here in Melbourne in Albert Park. In this session, at the end, Max Verstappen was the fastest, beating my lap time, and I was not able to improve that 18.8. We finished second, improving, and you know, completing a very good session, a lot of laps, good data. Piastri third, then Norris, Hamilton, Antonelli. My teammate is 10th. And then at the back, a lot of drivers. But as I said, let's see if there is incidents. No. Everything was clean. Only Tsunoda was the only one who used a non-soft tire. And yeah, as you can see, in the final lap I was fastest, except in sector 2, that it was a bit slower than in lap 3. But surprisingly quick, I have to say. I mean, let's see. I'm not still, I don't believe this still until qualifying. So let's see where we are at the end of the qualifying session. But we should to be behind Red Bull, McLaren, Ferrari, and Mercedes, fighting with Alex Albon for top 10. That should be the target, guys. But until qualifying, we have no idea, guys, and that's good. I like it. It's a bit more entertaining or thrilling. But let's see. Now let's advance and let's see the points we achieved for development the car during these 3 practice sessions. $300 points for completing the 3 programs. 42 laps in total, not counting in laps and out laps. 3 practice program completes. Perfect. 6 development boost. We are in rivalry drawing for the moment. We have to wait a bit more. We gain experience. 700 points. Closing to reach level 66 for completing 3 practice program in perfect conditions and number of laps. So guys, that was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Next time is the moment. Qualifying session this evening. Don't miss it, guys, on Kick and on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch, subscribe to support the streaming, and obviously follow me on Twitch as well to don't miss the qualifying session this afternoon. That will be really, really thrilling. Let's see where we are finally. Don't miss it, guys. I really need your support. Until then, see you in a couple of hours, guys. Bye bye.